Last time we talked, you were just off of Dancing with the Stars. So now you're on the after party tour. What made you want to go back on tour after you just did Broadway too? So what made you want to start going back on tour?
I just felt like it was time, and I'm ready. I was just sitting there one day, and I was like, I've been telling my fans I want to do a tour, and I've been putting that energy out there, and eventually, like, that positive energy, and it turned into something. It turned into, my agent Alex, who booked me, started booking the tour, and he booked me a bunch of shows, and here we are, doing it. The concept, I was just sitting there, I was like, Aaron's Party was one of my favorite albums I ever did, and I had such fun touring that album, and especially all my other ones too, but Aaron's Party particularly, and I just loved it so much. I was like, I want to do the After Party, which is, basically the sequel to Aaron's Party, and not only that, all my fans that grew up with me that are in college and or in high school and, having fun and, starting to grow up and go through changes, I think it's important for me to kind of still be there for you guys and kind of help you go through that as I'm going through it as well.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that you're embracing the past and things that you've worked on. So you just did Broadway. So transitioning from a Broadway show to a live concert show, having a set list and doing the same thing every night, it's kind of similar. How would you compare and contrast that?
It's actually not similar. It's not in the slightest bit. Performing and being an entertainer is, to me, it's one thing, but there are different aspects in entertainment, and they vary, and when they do vary, they stand apart very, very much so. For me particularly, it's like with Fantastics, it was something that was very difficult, and it was so challenging, and it was so intriguing every time I did the show. Every time I did the Fantastics, it was always a battle kind of for me. I always felt like I was battling something, but through battles comes growth and change.
Now you'll also be playing as the old songs and the new songs. So what have you been working on? Are you working on a new album? What will come after the tour?
Yeah, I'm definitely working on a new album right now. The After Party album is being worked on. I plan on getting the album out this year, so probably more towards the end of the year. But I really plan on making that happen, and it's gonna happen. I put the energy out there that I was gonna tour. Maybe no one ever thought it would happen, but here I am, and I have like 65 tour dates booked, and I'm going all over the United States of America, so I have great support. I have a great team around me, and it's a good family, good camaraderie we have back here, so.
Yeah, when we were outside the venue before the show tonight, there was girls so excited to see you lined up around the block, and today you actually took fans out in New York City, and you went to Build-A-Bear, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I did a City Sites at City Sites NY on Twitter. I did a toy drive for them a year ago with like the Miss Teen USA and Miss America and Miss Universe, which was awesome. But I did that, and kept a good relationship with them. And when they heard about me doing a show in Gramercy, they offered to help out with some promotion and stuff, and see if there was any way that they could help. So they did, and it was really great. And I went to Build-A-Bear, and I buy a bear for each city basically, and I put a little voice note in it of me, saying something, and about the city, and thank you for coming out that night. And I sell it at my merch deck, and I give 20% of the proceeds to my sister's my charity for my sister, the Leslie Carter Foundation, to help raise money for children who and kids and teens that need help for substance abuse problems when they can't usually afford it. So, or kids who don't have insurance, But so I'm gonna do that and make sure I do some good with my life.
That's awesome. Now, for every tour date, I'm sure it's different being in a different city, like every different day. So what is the schedule like for you? Does it vary? Are you at different hotels every night?
It varies. It's rigorous. It's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm the happiest guy in the whole world right now. I got my life back. I got my career back. And, there's a long time where I didn't think that would ever happen again, and it did, and it's pretty amazing, and I get like emotional about it too, but yeah, it's been good.
Now, we talked to some fans outside who were saying that they think it's awesome that you get back to them on Twitter because they feel like they actually know you and you tweet back to them.
Yeah.
Do you find that challenging, or do you like try to make that a part of your day to go online and check your Instagram and Twitter page?
Of course. I mean, it's not really something that's like set in stone, and it's not like a schedule or anything. It's just me, being me. And my fans give so much to me, so it's important that I try to reciprocate.
So what's coming up after the After Party tour? Are you going to release an album? Any music videos coming out?
I have done tours in so many different countries. So I love you, America, but I'm going to have to depart and go to Europe and, Asia and South America and Australia and Africa. So I got a lot of places I got to go. So the tour is not going to stop for a long time, hopefully a couple of years.
Awesome. Now, do you have any messages for your fans that you'd like to say?
I love them so much. I love you all so much. You're my heart, my soul, my everything. And you'll never lose me. I'm going to be here as long as you're going to be there.
Yeah.